A very good day to all of you. In this video, we will try to understand each and every point of Gazette notification published for Unified Pension Scheme. The central government has decided to introduce Unified Pension Scheme as an option under the National Pension System for the employees of central government who are covered under the NPS. Now we will see who is eligible under this scheme. A short payout shall be available only in the following cases. In case you are superannuating after the qualifying service of 10 years from the date of superannuation. So, there must be a qualifying service of 10 years to be eligible under this scheme. In case the government is retiring you under the provisions of FR 56J from the date of such retirement. In case you are taking voluntary retirement after a minimum qualifying service period of 25 years, then you are eligible from the date you would have superannuated if the service period had continued to superannuation. Suppose you are taking voluntary retirement before this minimum qualifying service period of 25 years, then you will not be eligible for this scheme. Now we will see the benefits under this scheme. The rate of full assured payout will be 50% of 12 monthly average basic pay immediately prior to superannuation. Please note that full assured payout is payable after a minimum 25 years of qualifying service. In case of less qualifying service period, proportionate payout would be admissible. If you want to have a full assured payout, you have to complete a minimum 25 years of service. In that case, the full assured payout will be 50% of 12 monthly average basic pay immediately prior to superannuation. A minimum guaranteed payout of rupees 10,000 per month shall be assured in case superannuation is after 10 years or more of qualifying service. In case you are taking voluntary retirement after a minimum 25 years of qualifying service, assured payout will commence from the date on which the employee would have superannuated if he had continued in service. In case of a death of the payout holder after superannuation, there will be family payout at 60% of the payout admissible to the payout holder will be assured to the legally wedded spouse. Dearness relief will be also available on the assured payout and family payout as the case may be. The dearness relief will be worked out in the same manner as dearness allowance applicable to serving employees. Dearness relief will be payable only when payout commences. A lump sum payment will be also there and it will be allowed on superannuation at 10% of monthly emoluments, which is basic pay plus dearness allowance for every completed 6 months of qualifying service. Suppose you have completed 10 years of qualifying service, then there will be 20 blocks of 6 months and it will be multiplied with the 10% of monthly emoluments. In this way, you will get a lump sum payment. This lump sum payment will not affect the quantum of assured payout. Now we will understand how the funds will be accumulated under this scheme. The corpus under the Unified Pension Scheme option will comprise of two funds, an individual corpus, a pool corpus. An individual corpus will have employee contribution and matching central government contribution. On the other hand, the pool corpus will have additional central government contribution. For individual corpus, the contribution of employees will be 10% of monthly emoluments, which is basic pay plus dearness allowance. The matching central government contribution will also be 10% of the same. Both will be credited to each employee individual corpus. On the other hand, the central government will provide an additional contribution of an estimated 8.5% of basic pay plus dearness allowance of all the employees who have chosen this scheme. This will be credited to the pool corpus on an aggregate basis. The additional contribution is for supporting assured payouts under this scheme. Please note that the employee can exercise investment choices for the individual corpus alone. Such investment choices will be regulated by the Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority. A default pattern of investment may be defined by the authority from time to time. If an employee does not exercise an investment choice on individual corpus, the default pattern of investment will apply. But the investment decisions for the pool corpus will be taken by the central government only. In case of employees who have retired before the date of operation of this scheme and who opt for this scheme, the authority will determine the mechanism for making available the top-up amount. Now, the existing central government employees under NPS on the effective date of operationalization of this scheme as well as the future employees of central government can choose to either take this scheme option under the national pension system or continue with the national pension system without this scheme option. So it will be your choice only to select this scheme. In case you choose the Unified Pension Scheme option, all its stipulations and conditions shall be deemed to have been opted for, and such option, once exercised, shall be final. So kindly take your decision wisely. Once an employee covered under NPS chooses this scheme, the outstanding NPS corpus in the employee's permanent retirement account number shall be transferred to the employee's individual corpus under this scheme. A benchmark corpus value is there in this scheme. For each employee covered under NPS who has exercised this scheme option, this value shall be computed in such a manner that will be determined by the authority with the following assumption. Regular receipts of applicable contributions for both the employees and the employer for each month of qualifying service. In case of missing contributions, an appropriate value to be determined by the authority shall be assigned. Investment of such contribution is made as per the default pattern of investment as defined by authority. Now, the value or the units in the individual corpus with investment choices of the employee shall be informed to such employee on a periodic basis, as well as the value or the units of the benchmark corpus corresponding to the employee computed will also be informed to the employee. Please note that at superannuation or retirement, the qualifying service of the employee under the scheme option will be determined by the head of office where he or she is employed. Now, at the time of superannuation or retirement, you have to transfer the units of individual corpus to the pool corpus. It should be equivalent to the units of benchmark corpus. This will make the authorization of assured payout. In case the units of individual corpus is less than the units of benchmark corpus, in that case, you will have an option to arrange for additional contribution to meet this gap. In case the units of individual corpus is more than the units of benchmark corpus, then you will transfer the units equivalent to the benchmark corpus and the balance amount in the individual corpus will be credited to you. In case the units transferred by you from the individual corpus to the pool corpus is less than the units of benchmark corpus, payout proportionate to the assured payout shall be authorized. This scheme, being a fund-based pension system, relies on the regular and timely accumulation and investment of applicable contributions for assured payout to the employees. For the sake of clarity, it is made clear that any employee who has exercised this scheme option under NPS under this notification shall not be entitled for and cannot claim any other policy concession, policy change, financial benefit, any parity with subsequent retirees, etc. later, including post-retirement. Please note that the effective date for operationalization of the Unified Pension Scheme shall be 1st of April 2025. In our next video, we will explore different scenarios in which assured payout will be made or proportionate payout will be made. That's all from this video. Thank you very much.